Imagine pulling fresh, fragrant garlic straight from a pot on your balcony. No garden? No problem. This trick works anywhere, even without a traditional garden. Garlic makes almost every dish better, but that supermarket bulb? It's probably been sitting for months, losing flavor. Why settle for limp when you can have wow? If you live in an apartment, have poor soil, or limited outdoor space, growing your own food can feel out of reach. That's where container gardening comes in. Garlic grows beautifully in pots, giving you control over soil quality, sunlight, and pests. You can move containers to follow the sun, adjust watering easily, and grow in places where in-ground planting just isn't possible. Plus, garlic acts as a natural pest deterrent, helping protect other plants you might grow nearby. The best part? You don't need fancy equipment or years of gardening experience, just the right setup and a little patience. But before planting, there's a key decision that will determine whether your garlic thrives or struggles from the start. Pick the wrong container, and your garlic will sulk all season. Pick the right one, and you'll be shocked at how big those bulbs get. Garlic needs room for roots to spread, so choose a pot at least 8 to 10 inches deep and wide enough to space cloves 4 to 6 inches apart. Clay, ceramic, or breathable fabric pots are excellent choices because they allow air circulation and help prevent soggy soil. Drainage holes are essential. Garlic hates sitting in waterlogged soil, which leads to rot. For soil, aim for a loose, well-draining mix rich in organic matter. A blend of quality potting mix, compost, and a little coarse sand works well. The compost provides nutrients over time, while sand keeps the soil light and airy. Garlic also prefers slightly acidic to neutral soil, ideally with a pH between 6.0 and 7.0, something you can check with a simple soil test kit. With your setup ready, the next step is choosing the right cloves and planting them correctly for the best harvest. Start with fresh, healthy garlic bulbs, preferably organic and free from mold or soft spots. Avoid supermarket garlic if possible, as some varieties are treated to prevent sprouting. Instead, choose seed garlic from a garden center or reputable supplier. Gently break the bulb apart into individual cloves, keeping the papery skins intact. Always plant the largest cloves. They produce the biggest bulbs. Nestle each plump clove into the soil, pointy side up, root end down, like tucking it into bed for a long winter nap. Push them about 2 inches deep, spacing them 4 to 6 inches apart so they have room to grow without competing for nutrients. Quick pause. Drop your climate zone in the comments so I can help you figure out your perfect planting time. In colder areas, you can still plant in early spring, but bulbs may be smaller. Once planted, gently water to settle the soil, but don't overdo it. At this stage, garlic prefers moist, not soggy, conditions. With cloves in the soil, the next step is providing the care they need to thrive over the coming months. Garlic is surprisingly low maintenance, but a few simple habits will make a huge difference in your harvest. Water consistently, about once a week, making sure the soil stays evenly moist. During hot spells or if your container is in full sun, you may need to water more often. Every 3 to 4 weeks, feed your garlic with a balanced liquid fertilizer or compost tea to keep the plants strong. Garlic is a heavy feeder, especially of nitrogen, so regular nutrition helps it grow larger bulbs. Keep the container free from weeds, as even small weeds can compete for nutrients in a confined space. If you plant it in the fall, your garlic will sprout green shoots in early spring. As the weather warms, these shoots will thicken and grow taller. Snip, scapes. The curly flower stalks that appear on hardneck varieties, off as soon as they form to direct the plant's energy into bulb growth. When the lower leaves begin to yellow and dry, usually in mid to late summer, it's time to stop watering. This helps the bulbs cure in the soil before harvest. And then comes my favorite part. The moment you pull that bulb from the soil, shake off the dirt, and smell that rich, spicy aroma. That's when you realize you'll never go back to store-bought. If you want step-by-step tips for curing and storing your garlic so it lasts all winter, check out my next video, because once you taste your own homegrown cloves, you'll want them year-round.